My guest is Troy Aikman, and this interview we're doing on Giving Tuesday, and we're at a charity event where they are nonprofits pitching to be awarded funds to further their missions. And I was thinking about this. I think the first charity I was ever aware of was United Way, because I watched football and I saw players doing PSAs. The United Way is your thing. Why?
Yeah. I think I was like you. I think the first charity that I ever heard of was United Way. As a kid watching Monday Night Football and Roger Staubach on those United Way commercials and so many other players. But, you know, I moved on to other things. I had my own foundation when I got to Dallas, started it in 1992. And then as I moved along, I started doing some programs with United Way back after I retired, right around the time the Super Bowl was being held in Dallas. And I got real connected with Jennifer Sampson. I liked her energy. I liked, you know, her ability to kind of break through barriers and make a difference in a lot of people's lives. And so my foundation was kind of winding down in some of the things that we were doing with the playrooms and stuff around the country. And I just thought it made for a really good fit to try to align with them and focus more on North Texas, which at that point in my life, a couple years ago at 50 years old, just said, you know, it's been a great home for me. I'd like to better this community. And even though I was proud of what we did outside of Texas, I thought it was time to bring it all back home, and that's why I did it.
And one recent example of what Troy has been spearheading with United Way is a toy drive. Tell us about that.
Well, it kind of hit me just a couple days ago, and I see these different programs and, you know, all these kids out there. I start thinking back to my own girls, and they're older now. They're 17 and 18 years old, but I just can't even imagine them waking up on Christmas morning and not having gifts. And so I wanted to donate, make a difference. Was able to do that through the Mi Escuelita preschool and then the Dallas After School program, and real proud of it. Kids will get some gifts that maybe they otherwise wouldn't have been able to get. And this is nothing about me. I'm just in a position to where I can help and wanted to be able to do it. So happy to do it. And hey, if it's a better Christmas for those kids, as I'm sure that it will be, because I know the look on a kid's face when they're disappointed, then it makes it all worthwhile.
Well, that's going to be kind of fun too, giving kids toys.
Yeah, it's one of the greatest things. I love Christmas, and what I love about it, aside from the fact that it's a celebration of our Savior, I think that when we see these young kids and the ability to light their face up and the gift of giving, and I think it's appropriate here on this Giving Tuesday to make that announcement.
Well, this event tonight is the Fast Pitch event sponsored by Lagardère Plus, and it presents nonprofits with a chance to make their case for why their mission, and they're all kid-focused, so it's a lot of that.
Yeah.
Troy,
Awesome.
Thank you for being with us.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
With Troy Aikman for the Fort Worth Weekly, I'm Rush Olson.